Rolling.
Whole thing. Okay.
Get another perspective. I spoke to somebody that's been occupying Wall Street himself, organizer Joe Fionda. He says he's seen police brutality firsthand.
All right, well, I got down to the financial district about, say, like 8:30 on about 2 hours of sleep and still adrenaline from the night before. We had marched over to, in my group, to William and Exchange Place, where there was a sit-in and mic checks, where we were, everybody was sharing a story. We have a story time. So finally, there was another crew down by Delmonico's, and we heard that there was a crowd of police chasing them, and then we went to go join their crew so there could be bigger numbers. We, in turn, were followed by cops down William Street, where a couple people got arrested and started getting manhandled. One girl was being picked up by, like, her had her hands behind her back, and they were, like, holding her by her arms and legs. And after that, we all marched down to Broad Street, where we were kettled in. There were police wagons, and they weren't letting us go for a while. We had a big standoff for a good, like, 15 minutes or so. And then after that, we finally marched back to Zuccotti Park. And by that time, I think it was about 10:30, I believe. So about 2-3 hours later, we were noticing that the police presence around the park was like steadily multiplying. They were starting to use the plastic ties to tie the barricades and started kettling us in the park. At which point, it was starting to rain. Some people had started to leave to go over to Union Square or other protests, or to go about the rest of their day. Some even went to work on Wall Street, as one of my friends did. And all of a sudden, we saw helmets coming into the park, people screaming that they were getting beaten. A journalist got thrown to the ground, and one kid, believe he got his skull cracked. And my person I was with, Austin Toole, who actually had the videotape of the kid with the blood, who I was with, we had to jump over a barricade because the cops had kettled us in, but were swarming the park. It looked like they were just out.
And I think we are looking at that.
Whatever it was.
I think that's what our viewers are seeing on the screen there. We see a bloody image of looks like he was hit in the head pretty badly there. Joe, we're seeing these violent images of police brutality, it looks like. I mean, from what you've seen, what has caused police to resort to violence? Give us some more context surrounding the situation there.
The only thing I can think of is that bad apples are deciding to follow orders knowing that they have basically impunity to do so. Following orders of Bloomberg and Ray Kelly, obviously, who obviously Bloomberg is been supremely embarrassed by this entire movement, as we have been targeting him as, the 12th richest person in the world. He could be doing a lot to set a standard to help people, but he's failed every single step along of the way, and a number of us, including myself, have called for him to resign. In fact, Manhattan Borough President Scott Stringer said that he was turning this, he likened it to, it was turning it into.
What's going on today, September 17th, 2011, just is not about occupying a place called Wall Street. Because in reality, Wall Street is nothing but just another street. When we walk into a store, things are already preset for us. We don't have any choices of what is there and what is not there. But we can make a choice with what we have. It's going to take us together coming together collectively as one, picking and choosing what will be out there, we can surround ourselves by this or push them away. We can make the choices. We make the choice of what is out there, whether it's Justin Bieber, whether it's Tool, Dead Kennedys, NoFX, or some unknown band that will blow everybody away, or whether it's some kind of product that's going to blow everyone away, and it's going to be even taste better, and it's going to be organic, and it's going to be amazingly tasting for everybody. We make the choices. We decide what we put on. We can limit ourselves by something that we find upon the internet. We can make our own clothes. We could teach our own kids. There is nothing that we cannot do. There is nothing that anywhere around the world cannot do. We're only limited by our imagination, and the imagination can never be destroyed. Whether you have money in your pocket, whether you have not had food all day, the imagination cannot be destroyed, because in those moments when you have nothing, it is in reality you have everything in the world. We're not the ones who make the prices on things. We're not the ones who dictate or state what jobs get more money for this or for that. We don't dictate how much gas is going to be, or say what is going to be on TV. But we have to look beyond what is being stated, what is being said, because there's lies from all sides. But we make the final choices. We can submerge ourselves in this crap, or booster and fall away from it. This is our world as much as it is their world. We have to come together, and even if there's a gun in your face, find that flower. Because no matter what, they, as in those who have the power, or those we have let have the power, will never allow themselves to understand what could be. They only know what rigidly is supposed to be, because we have no faith in each other. It is okay to fail. It is okay to make mistakes. And in this occupation, it's not just of Wall Street, it is of all streets. And now for the cute kittens. Do what you're told. I mean, God, people died for you. You know, get a job, loser. Get a job. Get a job, loser. God, you know, when George W. Bush was president, it was a great period of time. But you know, this Obama, he's just a loser. He needs out of office. Everything is his fault. Everything is his fault. Everything is Obama, 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 Obama. You know what? Because I believe in freedom. America is number one because I believe in freedom. But you cannot say, if you disagree with me, you're wrong. Because you know why? I have the Constitution. Because I'm right and you're wrong. Nanny, nanny, nanny. Because I'm from America. Everything is America. And I'm conservative. And if what you do with your body is my my imperative to me. It's imperative to me what you do with your body, how you wipe your ass, whether you have an abortion, whether you do drugs, how you think. It's all imperative to me because I need to know what you're doing, but don't know what I'm doing. Give me your money, buy this product. I can't tell you what I'm doing with the money. What I do with the money, it's up to me. But you have to do what you're told. Because you know what? I have the Constitution. The forefathers. The forefathers. It's all about the forefathers. You don't know, man. You don't know. And I'm not telling you what you don't know. Because it's what you don't know, it's because I know. And you don't need to know what I know. Because I have the Constitution. I have the Constitution. It's all about freedom, man. For me, you must do what you're told. You must do what you're told. Everything's on my shoulders. Everything's on my shoulders because I have the Constitution. Mine. Constitution. Forefathers. Fox News. Glenn Beck. O'Reilly. Don't think for yourself. Don't write. Don't laugh. Get to a job. Pay your taxes. And like it. I have the Constitution.